You were looking for a way to change your life. You could not do this on your own. All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you want to look, I fuck like you want to fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
The Reginald P. Jones Show.
Is Reginald P. Jones. We'll call him RPJ.
Reginald P. Jones.
I'm so fucking stupid.
RPJ.
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 Like Reggie P. Jones.
Fuck you, RPJ.
Mr. Reginald P. Jones.
RPJ.
We'll call him RPJ. Fuck you, RPJ.
RPJ.
I swear to God, Reggie.
You a motherfucker, RPJ, girl.
Fuck you, RPJ.
So fuck you, RPJ.
Fuck you, RPJ.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is Johnathan Steele Show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me? I am swell. On the phone, I have the beautiful and talented Alexyss K. Tylor, voice of for Women for a Generation. And there are a few things that we want to clear up going forward that maybe is not for the public consumption. They haven't known about it, but Alexyss is going to tell you right now. So Alexyss, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you for letting me come back and speak about this, RPJ, because this is one of the important elements that has contributed to, or added to, but no, when I think about it and knowing the history of how Jamila started this, she was working with this other so-called voodoo, demonic queen that I think is in Mississippi or Alabama. And this is the woman that Jamila looked up to and called her mama, looked at her as a mother figure, and actually coached her publicly to attack me and insult me and tell a lot of lies on me, and told Jamila that she saw in the spirit that I was sucking my son's penis.
Ugh.
And that I was having a long time sexual relationship with my son, and that's why I didn't want Jamila to be with him. She told Jamila that she astral projected out of her body and came to Atlanta and saw me sucking my son's penis. This is what this woman told Jamila, and that they needed to do magic, and Jamila needed to do magic to kill me and move me out of the way. And there were blog talk shows where they were on Tina's show talking about killing me, doing spells to kill me so that she could save my son from the evil that I put on him and the curses and the sex spells I put on him. And so that when she moves to Atlanta, she would be able to get a home and marry my son, and they would have children and live happily ever after. This never happened. I never had sexual intercourse with my son. I've never seen any evidence that I've had sexual intercourse with my son. And this witch straight out lied to her. And then Jamila even put on Tina's show, and then doing them on her own in videos, doing readings, tarot readings, said that she saw herself being with my son and marrying him and saw something happening to me. She was even on, I think a long time ago, it was a Mike Mills show last year, where she was on there with this other priest that I knew that I refused to deal with, and said that she saw in a reading or in the spirit that I was going to commit suicide and that I needed to be killed so that her and my son could be free to be together. These witches and so-called master psychics and master spellcasters and forecasters of the future were doing these fake readings for Jamila, telling her that she was going to be with my son and encouraging her, telling her to move to Atlanta, Georgia, and telling her they saw in the spirit that if she moved to Atlanta, that she was going to be with my son, and my son really loved her, but my son was pretending not to love her because he didn't want to offend me. That's what's also the tragedy in this RPJ, is that Jamila looked at this woman as a mother figure and that she's the oracle from the Matrix. She's the all-seeing eye. She has been ordained by Lucifer himself to see the past, present, and future. And she let this lady juice her up, RPJ. Pushed her up to move to Atlanta, believing this fantasy. And there's a lot of women that go to these soothsayers and these so-called voodoo priestesses and priests, and they tell them they want a particular man, and the woman reads and encourages them to chase the man and pursue the man and tell them this is gonna be and this is your husband, and the shit doesn't happen, and they get out there looking like a goddamn fool. She is down here on the advice of this witch who promised her that she would be with my son. This is also the sick side of it. People that encourage to get their own publicity, their own fame, their own attention, to draw clients to them and make money out of somebody's misery. She knew this lady had a mental problem, RPJ. Right. She knew this lady worshipped her and looked up to her, but the witch doesn't like me. So you use this lady to torment me and to lie on me and try to publicly destroy and slander me, and sticked her up on my son and kept telling her that I was screwing my son and that she needed to come rescue my son. Now she's down here looking like the clown that she is, the clown of the year, and my son ain't studying her goddamn ass like he told her in February of 2015 to leave her alone. He didn't want her then. RPJ, he has not changed his mind. He still does not want her. And when I told him how you had her mother on your show and what her mother said and how she then got up and did a video, said her mama was half dead, her mama was dying of cancer, her mom was a bitch, he just started saying no. He just kept saying no, RPJ, shaking his head. He said, I can't believe that she would get up there and say that about her own mother. He said he could never be with a woman and never respect a woman that will publicly get out and ridicule and degrade her mother when she cannot prove that her mother abused her or abandoned her and her mother kept her children. When he heard that, he was disgusted, RPJ.
Of course. I mean, that's one of the most reprehensible things you can do on this, to say such things about your own parent. I mean, that's just totally disgusting. But why do you think that, I guess the lady that we're referring to, her nickname is James Brown. Why do you think James Brown did this?
I don't know her personally, and I'm still waiting for her to prove that I do. Because she said that I know her personally, that I have come to her home, that I have met her, and that she did spiritual work for me. And she said I owe her money for the spiritual work that she's done for me. And I'm saying I never met her. She never met me in Atlanta. I never drove to her home. I've never ever seen her in person in my life. I have never told her to do spiritual work for me. I've never said I would pay her for work that she completed and then refused to pay her. We've never done business together. She said that she had a tape She taped me over the phone, telling her that I wanted her to cast a spell on my son to kill my son dead so that I can do an Illuminati ritual to revive my career.
Wow.
I want to hear the tape. This was last 4th of July. We're almost in July again. Nobody has heard that tape. She made these claims about me and said she would see me dead and in the street. And I'm very much alive, and I'm very much in my house still chilling in the air conditioner because it's hot as hell outside in Georgia. So I don't know why she did this. I don't know why she said these things she can't ever prove. I'm still waiting for evidence of this stuff she said to prove that she knows me, prove that I owe her money, prove that I told her I wanted her to kill my child.
That's disgusting. It's just
and Jamila got out and said she heard the tape that I told her. She heard this tape that this woman has of me wanting to kill my child. And I'm still asking them for it. Jamila then admitted to me a couple of months ago she doesn't have the tape, and she begged her to hear it, and she didn't even hear it. She was just saying to go along with it because she admires this woman and looks up to this woman like a mother. Jamila said she knew I was sleeping with my son. I asked Jamila for the proof of that. She said this lady, James Brown, told her that she astral projected to Georgia and saw me screwing my own child. I want proof of that one too. I don't know why she said this stuff about me that she cannot prove.
Do you think that it's jealousy related on top of everything else?
That would have to be because I don't know her. Right. I could see if I knew her and I met her and I really took advantage of her and cheated her out of money like she said. But it never happened. I don't know this lady. I know who she is, sure. I recognize her on the video. I can point her out. I can identify her. But to actually have met her, done business with, no. I've never physically met this lady in person in my life. So it would have to be some other issue she has towards me and about me.
You do know, even I know this, that there are a lot of people that are really jealous of you. Even I know this, that people are jealous about you. She isn't going to be the first one or even the last one. So you have to take
it's
that.
It's just like about my hair. You know what the other lady said about my hair, and
right.
that she knew from reading black hair care forums and hearing other people say my hair was fake, so that meant that it was fake. And we know that that's not true. RPJ, the picture I just took of my hair wet, yesterday or so, I tagged you in it.
I haven't.
I deliberately have some of the hair parted. You can see the hair growing out of my scalp. Can't you see my scalp?
I can. And ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the pictures right now that I'm showing you right now. This is her hair. So just take a look. You can see her scalp. This is just a bunch of silliness that people are just so jealous. Go ahead, Alexyss.
It's just wet hair. All I do is wet it and just put my buttercream and my black gold oil on my scalp to keep it moist and to help it grow. And I just put the butter in it to keep it moist and then just pin it up. And if, like I said before, I do wear wigs. But as you can see, I wear them because I want to, RPJ, right. Not because I have to. I protect my hair. I don't put any heat on it anymore. So you can see I have naturally straight wavy hair. I didn't do anything to it, RPJ. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Where can people get some of your products?
They can get them from alexysktylor.net, or they can email me and talk to me directly, because they can actually send the money. Look in the store. The lady had a problem logging in yesterday, so I told her, don't worry about logging in. Just go to your PayPal and send money to my email, alexysktylorvp@gmail.com, because that's the email that you contact me at, alexysktylorvp@gmail.com. And if you see something in the store that you want at alexysktylor.net, you can just take that amount and just send it through PayPal to me, and I'll get it and talk to you, and I'll just ship get your address, get the PayPal, and just ship it out to you.
Excellent, excellent. You do. I don't know if you have paid attention lately, but well, not lately, but maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, that the James Brown and Jamila, they had a major falling out.
What?
Oh, you're not aware of this? Yeah, they have a major falling out. Jamila has since been ranting and raving about James Brown, and I just was wondering how much did you know about this?
I didn't know. So what? They're friends again?
No, there are enemies. James Brown has made a few.
And you know what? I'm surprised, RPJ, that Jamila wasn't upset with her long before this, because she had a lot to do with Jamila coming down here, trying to agitate and aggravate me and pursue my son. She knew that girl really wanted to be with my son. She knew that she was emotionally unstable. She had been through a lot in life, and she pushed that girl over the edge and made her believe that this was possible and sell everything and just go on what this older woman told her that she looked up to as a mother figure. I mean, and just come down here all or nothing. She just had an all or nothing attitude, because this lady was promising her that I was lying and that my son really was in love. And if you do what I tell you to do, you go down there and you're going to be with this man. And then it's a disaster. If I were her, she should have been upset with her before now, long before now, because she's the one that helped push this girl over the edge, RPJ.
Yeah. But just in all fairness to, well, I'm not sorry, no fairness to her, but you have to do understand that Jamila was definitely, because she has some mental illness, and she was desperately wanting to come here anyway, so it wasn't going to be a hard push to sell that to her.
But why she never did it before? Why she never mentioned Atlanta at all? She was talking about moving to Seattle until James Brown started encouraging her to antagonize me and started telling her to come here and go get her man. That is what she kept telling her, go get your man. I really don't hold Jamila completely responsible, because you had somebody else that was older than her, more treacherous and more manipulative, who really was out to hurt me. But she knew she couldn't just come at me directly, because I don't know her. I haven't done anything to this lady. So to justify it, she got that lady that was weaker and emotionally off, that's looking at her as a mother. And she pushed her up to the shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. So tell me how you're doing lately.
I'm fine. I'm still working on the music. I'll have something for you soon, and I just don't have the dates together because I'm not going to Detroit now. It'd be better for me to do everything here. I want to make sure everything's professionally done here before I try to go anywhere else. So I'm trying to hurry and get it done, because I want to announce the date, and it will be before August, so that people will know, and I'll let them know the details, location, and all of that.
Okay,
So
excellent.
I just kind of want to sit on it until I get it locked in, and then I'm going to tell you. As well as Kat, she was here this week, and Kat's going to be a part of it as well. So I'm really excited about that, RPJ.
That is excellent. That's excellent.
Yeah, I know. She's a sweetheart.
She certainly is. I'm glad that you guys are really getting along pretty good there.
Yeah, she's a good person. It's under the circumstances, it's strange how we met. But yeah, I'm glad that things happened the way they did, because I wouldn't have met her.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely.
She loves Atlanta.
Yeah, she did mention that she was going to come back there sooner than later. So I'm really happy that it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And so how's your son doing, by the way?
He's fine. He's strong. He's hanging in there. He's okay.
Yeah. I shouldn't be bringing up rumors, but there was some rumor that he was getting out in August. You want to dispel those rumors?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. All right, because it was going around, or maybe it was just some false hope or something, and so. All right, I'm glad.
I'm glad for the good wishes I've gotten RPJ, and I got a lot of people telling me they're praying for him, and they wish for him to get out, and they wishing the best for him.
Right.
So I'm even if I knew when, I just don't think it's a good idea for me to publicly discuss it at this time.
Absolutely. So I'm glad that he's
It's just
strong.
too much treachery. It's so much treachery, RPJ.
I totally get it. I totally get it. And your business is doing well as well. On top of that.
Yes, I constantly, that's what's been keeping me afloat, just staying positive and focusing on constructive things. As you can see, I'm not on YouTube arguing with anybody. I'm not even on Facebook arguing with anybody. I've just decided not to get in that shit. When you tell me things and other people tell me things to let me know what's going on, I appreciate it, so I'll know how to move and who's saying what.
Right.
But as you can see, I'm not the instigator of this shit. People want to antagonize me, and it bothers me, that black women, are the ones that are doing it. That's what I really don't understand.
Right.
But as you can see, I don't even participate in that shit.
No, and it's good that you don't. I mean, that's a lot of that stuff is so beneath you. It's really beneath them, but it's definitely beneath you. And let them have their fun with that ratchet bullshit nonsense talk. We can move on and be positive in our lives. They have.
Well, that's why I gave you proof. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna argue with a bitch that says that, she wears a wig because she has no hair. Really?
Right.
Okay. Well, that's why I gave you proof, RPJ, because there's no argument on why I got to argue with you when I know what I got.
Right. I agree.
So that's why I guess I know how you are. You like to deal with hardcore linear reality. So I gave you proof to my argument. Therefore, I don't have to argue with a bitch.
Right. I like facts.
Because since she made the accusation, since these women are making the accusation, they need to prove it, because I'm giving you evidence that what they said about me is a lie. So once I show you evidence, I don't have to argue.
Right. And I'm from the mindset that if you show me fact and truth, nothing else can beat that. So since they say these things, but they don't show me any facts or truth, I don't buy in it. And since you do give me facts and truth, it's easy to dispel their nonsense. So to me, it's pretty simple to me that that they're just full of shit and just have a lot of jealousies in their heart. And I'm sure you've gotten that.
They're trying to provoke me, like they're trying to provoke me into some type of internet battle.
Right.
But I'm just not. I'm not like that. I'm not that emotional where any little thing you say about me is going to spark me to turn on my camera and scream and holler and go back and forth. That shit, especially with somebody that's not important and that I don't see them. They talking about me, but the ones that are talking about me, I don't see anything that they've accomplished. I don't see anything that they've done.
Absolutely. Well, I do like that you are maintaining yourself and doing well in your business. I like that you're working on your stuff again, and that stuff should be sometime in August as well.
Yeah, or before and having the product ready to go along with it. So just seeing how people are, RPJ, I'm not going to say much more about it until it's done, which will be soon, and then I'm going to let you know.
Okay, excellent. And tell everybody where they can get your products at.
AlexyssKTylor.net, and they can contact me because I like to talk to people anyway at AlexyssKTylorVP@gmail.com.
Alexyss, thank you for agreeing to do the interview with me. You are a beautiful soul. I adore you. You're a good friend of mine, and if anything I can do to help you out, you let me know.
Thank you so much.
Okay, darling. I'll talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was the great and talented Alexyss K. Tylor, daughter of Jackie Wilson, legendary singer, and a star in her own right with the Vagina Power series. And again, a good friend of mine, and she has gone through some hellacious times with dealing with these hateful women, and more importantly, the stalking and trolling of a demented woman who was hell-bent on destroying herself and her family. So she has shown a lot of grace and class, and I'm really particularly proud of her because she is not the type to run away from a fight, but when you're dealing with crazy, sometimes you just gotta, maintain yourself and keep a lid on things. So I'm really particularly proud of her. And folks, that's the interview. My name is RPJ. This is the Johnathan Steele Show. See you guys very, very soon. Later.
This is a low-flying panic attack. Sing a song on the jukebox that goes red crosses on wooden doors. And if you flow, you burn. Loose talk around tables.